Disclaimer: not many people, when they travel to Vietnam, visit the southern part because everyone believes the north is more beautiful. So I decided to visit the Mekong area thanks to my friend Angie, whom I met in Seoul at the beginning of my trip to Korea. I went to Kanto where I did a boat tour, a classic one, along the river. We visited the floating market, saw some small canals immersed in the shade of banana trees, and I really loved how the Mekong Delta looked. So I asked the tour guide, Bo, if he recommended visiting more places along the Mekong Delta, and he said that I definitely had to check out another town called Ben Tre. Here Amy is making some jewelry for us, and my expression is very relaxed when she used the machete right next to my face. Anyway, after Bo's recommendation, I decided to go to Ben Tre and experience a homestay for the first time in my life. And that's how I found a Coco homestay. This homestay is 20 kilometers away from Ben Tre. It was in the middle of nowhere, immersed in the nature, everywhere coconuts farms, banana trees and smiling faces. One of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life, and one of my favorite spots in Vietnam. Besides exploring the area by bicycle and interacting with the locals, I also of course joined a boat tour with the family we were staying with. Amy, the mom, took us on this tour. That day we had no idea what was waiting for us. It was 9 a.m. in the morning and someone asked, "What are we gonna eat for lunch?" Amy replied, "Let's see what we will find." First thing, we started collecting coconuts, climbing up the trees to have something to drink during the day. We also learned how to open them with different techniques, and then we cut them open in order to have a bowl for our lunch later. By the way, shout out to the Vietnamese slippers. Here Amy was explaining us that the shrimps we found are very strong and they can actually cut you if you touch them on their tail or on their face, so we had to be careful and take them just from their body. Amy explained us a lot about southern Vietnamese culture and about her land and the stories that the Mekong brings along in itself. Here we are basically cooking the first shrimps we found. Every edible item we could find we took with us, so we collected some oranges, some bananas, and at a certain point we found some ginger. And then the crucial moment came. We started fishing. Basically, Amy placed some traps in the Mekong River and asked us to check them. So we had to jump into the river, which was pretty iconic and scary at the same time, and check what was inside the traps. I jumped in and the mud went until my knees. Something pinched my foot. I guess I'll never know what it was. We ate the small ones raw, just with a squeeze of lime, and then we went checking some more traps. It wasn't our lucky day, we didn't catch much actually, just some shrimps. And that was basically our lunch. We roasted everything, we lit a fire and cooked the shrimps and some eggs we had brought with us. We cooked some kind of potatoes we found, put some lime juice and ginger to give flavor, and we also made a papaya salad. Everything was made from scratch. We created our own straws, we created our own plates, everything was set and we were ready to share this beautiful moment together, tired but so grateful and satisfied. And then the battery of my camera died. We just got home from today's survival tour. It was something unbelievable. Like we didn't know what we were gonna do, but it was a once in a lifetime experience. I really loved it. We all really enjoyed the experience we've done today, but it was wild. Made me feel like if I was in a survival camp. It was just great and unique. I feel so grateful I could experience it.